their Facebook notifications. We're live. I did it just because I don't want you yelling at me. And Nora, they're excited. Tyler, yo, first like Chris and Daria. If that's how you say her name. But yeah, we're live. This is Beard Laws, episode 49. We're going to hit you guys with the intro, and then you get to see our mediocre to / beautiful faces. We'll let you be the judge of who's mediocre and who's beautiful. But tonight's guest, Colin Rea, he's a pretty good looking dude. So stay tuned.
He's pretty.
He is pretty. And he can't even say anything, but he's smiling back there because he knows he's pretty.
He is pretty with that pink hair.
Yeah, you guys. Okay. All right, intro. What's up, everybody? I'm just updating a little ticker for the bottom of here because I forgot to do that. That's on me. And there it is. We're going to scroll it across the bottom. Tonight's guest, episode 49, the 49th time that we've been here. We've been doing this. But it's a little misleading because the first 11 were just audio. But whatever. It's close enough. And there's going to be a cool collab that's going to be coming up to thank everybody and to thank my amazing co-hosts. Speaking of co-hosts, this is Logan. This is Iron Sanctuary. What's up, guys?
What is up?
There's so many people that are saying hi and whatever WP means.
What's poppin'?
No, that's
poppin'.
Oh, YP. Sorry.
YP.
Yo, punks.
Oh, cool. Oh no, it was yo. It was a typo. It was a typo.
Oh.
So Spartan Beard's in the house. What's happening? CT's in the house. So again, guys, this is episode 49. We have an amazing guest, Colin Rea. Backstage, Logan, you took care of all the backstage amenities, right?
Yeah. Did you make sure to remove any felonious items just in case?
Well, I the thing with this week's backstage was just bunny rabbits. I cuddly little baby bunnies.
Okay,
that makes everyone happy. That's what I'm going with.
I feel like I honestly feel like Colin's like a Lenny and me type character. So
could be. But it was a little bit weird because Logan was like, I get to do the cavity search, right? And I was like, no.
Yeah,
like we don't get. But he's like, but I've been practicing on myself all week, and I was like, all right, man, let's move on.
Safety first.
Let's go ahead and push this thing forward a bit.
Do you guys want to see something?
No pun intended.
I took a hard left turn.
Do you guys want to see something really cool? Speaking of things, look at this. I don't know if you guys saw this. Oh, look at this beautiful flag. And you're like, that's
pretty filthy.
That's
pretty filthy.
But is it just a flag? Hold on, there's a secret key.
Ooh, a secret key.
Yeah, where is it?
I really hope what's in there is what I think is in there.
Ready? And then it comes down storage-wise.
Nice.
And it's
okay, that's cool. That works too.
Yeah, probably what you were thinking. I wasn't going to show on camera, but yeah. So Bearded Woodworking, guys, absolutely amazing product, amazing dude. This thing is awesome. Got all these, Lone Bear Beard, Fable Beard Company, Woolly Wizard, a couple of them been on the show. Honest Amish, can't go wrong with it. But yeah, amazing thing. And then it just goes, and it lights up LED, but I forgot to charge the battery pack for it.
Next week.
Yeah, next week we'll have it there, and then it just easily slides back up.
I got to be honest, that gives you some legitimacy in the bearded world.
Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
That's one of a kind. Nobody else has that except for me. So thank you.
It's pretty legit.
It is. So, and if anybody wants to go check them out, you guys can check them out. Bearded Woodworking, Facebook, all that stuff. You think I'd have a link prepared, but I didn't. I'm sorry, Bearded Woodworking. Can't
do everything.
I did a post on TikTok a couple of days ago, so you guys can check that out. So, all right. Well, we have an amazing guest. But let's go around. Logan, you wanna tell them what you got going on? Introduce yourself a little bit, and then we'll go to Iron Sanctuary.
I got new swag, dude. I got my mugs.
Where'd you get them?
From beardlaws.com.
Let's go.
Nice. You're in my thoughts, kids. Check this out, everyone who is bearded and has to wear a mask, and it gives you the Amish look, like right here.
Don't you
socks. We got the gator.
Nice.
That's where I got that one.
Walmart.
Beardlaws.com.
Oh, even better.
And I was hoping to show this to our buddy Squeak.
I know, I haven't seen him on
here, but I got me a shout out Squeak's Beard shirt.
Shout out Squeak's Beard.
So
Squeak's Beard.
I put it on, and my son, he's like, Dad, what? Why do you have Eric's face on your shirt? I was like,
Why not?
why not?
Why don't you?
Look how handsome he is as a silhouette ghost.
Yep.
And the Blue Jays are going to clinch tonight. They're up 4-0 in the 7th or 8th. Go Jays!
I had to clinch a little earlier. I had some pizza roll tacos. And
Yeah, I had some like weird food last night that hit me this morning, so it was kind of the same.
Speaking of weird food and insane, what do you got going on? What's up? Tell the people who you are. Yeah, why not? Tell them what you got.
I am Iron Sanctuary. I'm apparently known on TikTok as TikTok's lovable idiot.
It's got to be something.
That was one comment I seen on one of my videos saying like, "Why do you follow me?" And someone's like, "You're like the Zach Galifianakis or the lovable idiot of TikTok." And so I was like, "Oh, that's hilarious. I want to make that into a post." No, I don't know. I'm starting a new series. There's 2 new series that I'm going to be starting on TikTok. One of them I'm just kind of already posted and starting. It's a long Furby. It is a Furby that is very long.
Very long.
Yeah, and then another series that I'll probably start posting tomorrow. Little sneak preview is it may or may not be about some dad tips.
Ooh.
Based off the sheer amount of experience that I've had being a father for 1 month.
Hey, well, it's 1 month more than you didn't have before.
Exactly.
Fact.
Nice. That's
my daughter's a month old as of yesterday.
And what's cool too is apparently your backup account. People just email me, so apparently I'm your unofficial backup account secretary. Which I don't know. That's
odd. That's so interesting that they emailed you.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Speaking of flags, look amazing. Thank you so much, Joe, for them, guys. Check out the Facebook page if you wanna send a link. Then I'll display it on here. So that's bearded woodworking. All right, yeah, dad laws. That's funny.
Does she have a beard yet?
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I figured
Came in this morning. Actually, woke up. She had like noon shadow, like 5 o'clock shadow at noon. So
fair. That's good. I mean, good genes there.
Yeah, really good genes.
Yep, denim. Speaking of good genes, let's bring on our guest. All right, we're gonna do the quick introduction, and then we're gonna bring them in if you guys are ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I've never been before already.
You ready backstage? Thumbs up if you're ready. No, that's the middle finger. I said thumbs up if you're ready, not the middle. All right, yeah. Okay. Well, he says tonight's guest, as we already said, is Colin Rea. He's a man who makes shooting a basketball with one hand look easy. A man whose first transition was not so clean. A man who gives out police tips that could help you out someday. So go watch them. Watch them all. Get those views up. A man who can't ride a hoverboard for shit. A man who, for some reason, gets almost as much hate as Jeff on this page. Fuck you, Jeff. A man who isn't comfortable with how smart smartphones are. A man whose favorite thing to do on TikTok is to fix random people's bad grammar. A man who's here to tell you Pennsylvania sucks unless you live in like the city, so don't go here. Run. A man who can stop a ceiling fan with his head. A man who loves internet trolls. A man who apparently only has 2 to 3 hoodies. The CEO of Real Talk. The CEO of Smoking on Camera. The CEO of the Middle Finger. The CEO of the Respond feature. A man we are proud to call our bearded brother, the one, the only, Colin Rea. What's going on, man?
That intro was good. I like that.
Not bad. As you know, we had to do a deep dive. You know, that's what we do on the show. We do a very deep TikTok dive, and you've posted a lot of videos. It took me a hot minute.
I have posted a lot of videos. Like a couple people told me like it's quantity over quality. So I just went with that and ran with it, and it seemed like it did well. So
it's starting to pay off. So first off, congratulations on being verified. It's been an amazing ride for you. And so one thing I like to start off every guest with the same generic, boring question, but there's a method behind our madness. So what got you into TikTok?
So originally, I didn't know. Like I came home the beginning of last year, didn't know what TikTok was. And everybody was talking about it. My sisters, they kept showing me these videos. And my sister showed me this video, and I thought it was funny. I was like, okay, what is it? Like, I'll download it. Like,
I'm in.
Watched it for like 4 months before I ever posted anything, just watching people, and it was just that's kind of where it started.
Yep. And it's funny because every person has like a unique scenario, and then it was funny because kind of we hit this thing like kind of this spur with our guests where it was just like COVID, COVID. But, before that, there was some interesting stories, and obviously that's a good one as well. And eventually we're going to collab them up and get them on. Oh, I'm pressing buttons and get it on here. So do you remember who was one of the first people you followed?
One of the first people I followed was Adam Stanley. If you guys know Adam, he was one of the first people I followed. And then Just Josh was like, they were like the first, like the original people. The Regulators were one of the first people I followed. And then just, kept watching and then started eventually posting. And then, just from there, it just went, obviously, the direction it went.
See, it is true. You never forget your first.
No, never.
Never.
All right, so let's just go ahead and just kind of, get the elephant out of the room. Let's just ask you the question everybody really wants to know about. How
you never answer it. You never
answer it. So this is the one that I'm sure, whatever. But how excited were you when Iron Sanctuary started to follow you?
So listen, here's what's crazy, right? So I was following Iron Sanctuary for a while. Then my account got hacked. Every video I had got deleted. Every person that I was following got deleted, but none of my followers got deleted. So I just kept posting again. I saw his backup, started following it, went to his page randomly one day and it said follow back, and I said, oh, Iron Sanctuary followed me. So what the fuck? I said, no. So I followed him back, and then within 5 minutes sent him a message like, hey man, like. But
what was that first message? Hey man, like, was it like, I like your beard, I like your content, or
I forget exactly what I said. I can pull it up.
No, you don't have to. That's funny. So obviously you said everything was deleted. And for anybody that hasn't seen all your videos and stuff, this man got to 100,000, 200,000 the first time, then had everything deleted, all the videos, all the likes, and then he had to start over. Unreal.
It was fun.
It didn't look fun.
No, it didn't look fun at all.
The thing that really helped me was the fact that I didn't lose my followers. That's the only thing that helped me. Because if I lost my followers, I would have probably not gained traction again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was very lucky the way that I started.
Yeah.
So for all my videos to be gone, it's like, okay, but then people started liking them again, and then,
it started to pop off pretty quickly, and
it went a lot quicker. It went a lot quicker since me getting hacked till now.
Yeah,
when I started to when I got hacked.
And what's crazy in what I've kind of seen too, doing some research on the guests and obviously yourself, is you get to that like 200,000 mark is what I'm seeing there, and then it's within like 2 or 3 months, all these people kind of went from that 200 to like 1 or 2 million, and it was like that quick, and it just kind of happens, and it's really cool to see. And it was kind of the same thing with you a couple months ago. You were celebrating your 200, and then next thing you know, you're verified at 1 million. And it was funny because like I had a question that because I like, as I'm doing research in the deep dive, I'm writing kind of from the older shit back to the newer. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait to ask him and bring up that video when he was like, I'm never going to get verified. I'm a criminal. You know what I mean? And then you redid that same exact video, and I'm like, yes.
Because I mean, like, people used to always ask me, like, when I was like way too small, oh, like, when are you going to get verified? Like, bro, like, I have 100,000 followers. Like, that's not on my radar. You know what I mean? And like, there's so many people that I feel like deserved it before me. You know what I mean? Clearly, like, okay, like a lot of people started getting it. They gave a lot of check marks out in that time frame. Like that 3 weeks when I got mine, they gave out like a fuck ton of check marks.
Oh, you aren't kidding.
Like, and the only reason I got it is because they wrote all those online articles about me. That's literally the only reason. And it's funny because I literally messaged Kevin and I was like, hey, can you call me when you get a chance? I want to talk to you about something. It was like, hey, look, they just wrote these online articles about me. Like, you think that'll help me get verified? He's like, yeah, keep that stuff. A week later, check mark.
Boom. Yep. That's wild.
And they only wrote those articles off of me trolling my followers because they kept asking me what I went to jail for.
Yeah,
I say it all the time. Every time I live stream, they ask. I literally just throw that robbery. Story. I've talked about it so many times. So when they say that, I mess around because like it's fun because the people that watch me daily, when they see it and they know I'm saying that, they're just laughing, having fun with me. But the random person that sees it, and that's the thing I don't realize all the time, is like not everybody that sees my video knows my content.
Yeah.
So there's people that are gonna ask all the time, and I don't mind, but every once in a while it is fun to troll a little bit.
It is fun to troll. And speaking of trolling, it kind of segues into the next question I had for you, because I'm the same way. the grammar police, maybe we're the grammar police, but when you get all these smart ass comments in there and you get more than I've ever seen. But even when I get a little bit of, like shave or you're next, or you know what I mean, and it's like why you are, or you know what I mean, or shave, you know what I mean, and everything's just butchered. I can't help but be like, is this what you meant, with an asterisk, or correct it with an asterisk? It's like I can't help it. And then I start going into other people's, and I see the same thing, then they're being dicks. So I'm like, I got you.
Right.
And it's nice because I thought I was the only one, and then I saw your video and I was like, my dude.
Yeah, that used to be like my favorite thing to do. I used to do that so much, but like as I got bigger, like I see that like a lot of my followers are very ruthless. A lot of them are very ruthless. So so I try not to really like a lot of times, like I'll pick and choose what, like, because like I respond to hate comments. Those videos do well for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do that just because I do that for a reason, because they do well. You know what I mean?
And let's be honest, you kind of like doing it, right?
You like doing
I love
it.
it. I love it. Like, but the problem is, a lot of times what I like to do is I might see the same comment 5 times in my video, right? And I'll be like, okay, this is the hate comment I'm going to go to. But I'll click on your account to see if you have videos, because you have videos, I won't respond to you. Because when you have videos, all that does is now you have 1,000 comments of people telling you go fuck yourself. And I don't need anybody on TikTok to be recognizing his following. No, you don't have any videos up, bro. Nobody's saying anything to you.
Yeah, exactly. I noticed that too, because I was like, oh, and I did that because I was like, oh man, he's gonna get this guy views, and that's it. And then I started noticing the pattern. I'm like, fucking, he's not just a beautiful face. He's smart.
That's smart. That's super smart, because like I'm the same when it comes to certain things. Like I just choose not to respond, but like some of the times that I do, and I do it like out of like an educational aspect. Like that one guy I just responded to his comment a couple weeks ago. I did it in the nicest way possible. And he still got a whole bunch of hate, because the fact of the matter is you have some ruthless followers, and so do I, and they want to protect the creators that they love. Even if you say don't give them any hate, they're still going to get hate.
Right.
Well, it's kind of that reverse psychology type thing. It's like Dr. Phil, when he was like, you guys got to stop calling me daddy. I appreciate your support. Don't call me daddy.
Yeah.
What's the internet going to do? Okay,
daddy.
Bad daddy.
That's exactly what he wanted.
Exactly. And then one comment was my favorite. It was like, oh, isn't this ironic? You blocked me from TikTok, or you blocked me from Instagram doing the same thing in 2013. But so another question I have for you is, I just want to know how pitchers in catchers camp was for the Cubs, because I saw you got tagged on their Instagram. So I was wondering how pitchers and catchers was this year. It was a little weird with COVID.
I wasn't throwing that hot this year. I was only like cracking like mid 70s maybe, but yeah, they just sent me back down to no playing again.
Yeah.
So
for anybody that doesn't know, there is an MLB player with the same exact name as him, and they actually tagged him friendly felon, when I forget the number which is his Instagram. Was it 74?
43.
43. I was clearly really close, but yeah. So make sure you guys hit up that Instagram, give it a follow. I got a 4, right? Yeah, but yeah, they tagged him in it, and it was hilarious. But I'm challenging the other Colin right now, and I'm going to set this up just in case he's watching the show. He's probably playing baseball, sitting in the bullpen.
No,
but,
he's definitely watching the show.
He plays for the Cubs. But so I think that we do one-on-one basketball game. You guys can wear your masks. This Colin versus that Colin in a charity game.
Ooh, I'll torch him.
That'd be dope.
Wouldn't that be awesome? He's 6'5", you're 6'4". He's no slouch, and he's
no doubt. But he's focused all his time on baseball for a long time.
But he's a bullpen guy, so
now if he wants to pitch against me, I guarantee he strikes me out in 3 pitches.
That's what. Okay, so we'll make this like an Olympic type thing. You got to play one-on-one basketball. You have to pitch to him. He has to pitch to you. And what's the third one going to be?
Milking cows.
You know, I'm gonna be real with you guys about this real quick. There's a lot of talk about pitching and catching. A lot of talk about pitching and catching right now.
That's true.
And, I was just, people talk about it all like from the last 10 years of my life.
If jail is anything like I've had in my dreams and I've imagined,
what have you had in your dreams, Kevin?
A lot of baseball being played.
A lot of baseball being played in jail.
Well, they have intramural softball, if that helps.
Did you mess with the intramural softball?
Yeah, I played pretty much every sport that they had available. Any intramurals I played.
What's the one sport that you played in there that you, without a doubt, other than basketball, could take the other Colin Rea?
Football.
Oh, football. All right. How would you?
He's a pitcher, so he's got a strong arm.
That's the thing. Like, how would we do that? Anyways, what about bocce ball? Do you think you could take him in bocce ball?
I don't know. I've never played.
I wonder if.
What about this? Robbery, 1-on-1. Each of you have to rob a different Walmart, and whoever comes out with the most shit and the most money wins.
Like supermarket. What's that one? The grocery shopping.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. But okay, but here's. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think we should rob Walmart because they're going to buy TikTok. So how about like a grocery store?
7-Eleven. Those are easy.
7-Eleven or something.
7-Eleven.
See, here's the problem. Here's why I probably lose, right? Because he'd probably get away with them because not trying to be funny or anything, but I get recognized pretty much everywhere now as the big. I'm not saying he's not a popular person. But people don't watch baseball like they used to.
And nobody knows.
I mean, if me and him are both standing in Walmart next to each other for an extended period of time, I feel like somebody would recognize me, teenager-wise, before they recognize him. So they'd probably be like, the pink-haired tall dude just stole the AirPods out of the case, and this dude's stealing a bike, and he's just out of there.
He's out of
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll come back to that. We'll think of some more games, but other Colin Rea 2, even though he might have been born, he was born first. But yeah, we're gonna set this up. We'll reach out to somebody in the Cubs organization, see what we can do here. It'd be
I'm sure someone knows someone within like 2 to 3 degrees of separation. We could probably.
Actually, I do.
Really?
I know 2 people that play in AAA that know people that know him.
Boom, done.
Bam.
Exactly what I said.
Tell me this wouldn't be very marketable. I mean, you guys just show up to a random.
Even better. Okay, no, even better. Instead of you taking merchandise, you steal money, as much money as you possibly can, except it all gets donated to charity.
Boom.
I like it. I'm still doing the jail time, but I like it.
Not if it's
staged. Robin Hood.
But you only got 1 strike, right? So
technically, yes.
Yeah, you got 2 more, man.
No,
it's all. You know what?
Like
you guys are pretty similar. You guys are pretty similar. He plays baseball where there's strikes, and you have a felony, which is a strike. So,
and your followers will bail you out anyway.
Technically, technically, you only got 1 more because 3 strikes you're out in baseball, 3 strikes you're in for the rest of your life in prison. So,
well, see, they don't do it like that in Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
No. So basically, like they do it on a gravity score. So, like, if you get a felony, that's worth like a certain amount of points. If you get a misdemeanor, it's worth a certain amount of points. So I'm at what they call revoke. So
okay.
Revoke is the highest repeat violent offender category.
Okay.
Is what they have me marked as. So like if I would do the same thing that Kevin would do here, say me and you both lived in PA, Kevin.
Yeah.
And we committed a robbery together. You'll get 2 years. I'll get 10.
Okay.
But the problem is I'm on parole still. So they'll take all my time I did on parole, make me do that in jail. That's like 5 years, and then do the 10.
And then do the 10.
So I do like 15, and then they'll give me a hit for parole. Then so I probably do like 20.
So let's not do the robbery thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick another felony.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them out there.
There is, as long as it's not violent.
Yeah, I mean, you tell a lot of like story times, just whether it's this happened, whatever. But so we can't wait to meet up with you. Like we talked about it a little bit before. We're gonna have a couple. We're gonna have a couple IHs down in Pennsylvania because when you're there, you have to drink it. I'm sure you don't because it tastes like shit. It's like the Jenny Light of New York. And you guys probably haven't had that, but
gross.
So what's kind of one of the stories that you still probably get a little excited and you enjoyed to kind of tell? And what's a story that you're just sick and tired of saying? And if you don't want to say it because maybe people are going to ask you to keep telling the story, but everybody kind of has that story that they still enjoy telling, and one that's just like, well, fuck, right. I gotta tell this one again.
Like, there's a couple that I enjoy. You know what I mean? A lot of them are like good moments. Like the one that like I enjoy telling the most was like I just told recently, actually, for the second or third time, but because I reuse it. But
yeah.
So the one year on Christmas, I was sitting on the block when I called my mom and called her. She was all, miss you. Typical like holiday like feeling down and everything like that. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, not even a big deal at this point anymore. I'd already been down like 5 years. So she's like, oh, you only got a couple years left because my minimum was in 2018. So I was like, yeah, no big deal. Went out the yard, came back. Well, they do extended visits on the holidays. And I came back, they counted. I was just in my cell laying there watching a movie. I remember I was watching Ant-Man. They premiered Ant-Man that year. And, we were in there watching, and I was like, yo, I'm not going to dinner. Like, we already ate, like, the Christmas dinner for lunch. So I was like, I'm not going to dinner. Like, we just make food later and just watch this movie. And then they popped the door. They're like, Ray, you got to visit. So I'm like, the fuck? Like, no, I don't. So I come out, get changed, go on my visit. My mom, my sister are there. So I'm like, damn, like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, like, food was going to take 3 hours. It's an hour drive, put the food in, came to see you, drive home, food will be done. Like that was like that makes me like happy to tell. Like that, like I cried and everything right in the video.
Yeah.
Didn't care. Like nobody cared. You know what I mean? It's the holidays with your family. Like nobody.
Oh yeah.
And like that was like the best. Like I love telling that story. The story that I'm sick of telling is how was it like on your first day in prison? Okay. It sucked. Okay. I was used to being in the county, went to prison. Everything was cool. Got used to classification. Then went to what they call your home jail. So that's basically where you're going to do the majority of your time. I was in intake. We left from intake. They called yard. I saw somebody get stabbed 17 times in his face and neck and thought that I was never coming home. Went and stayed to myself for the rest of the day. That was about enough of the day for me. It was about 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's about enough of the day for me. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep. Day one in the books.
Like, see you guys tomorrow. Next day, But then it wasn't like that all the time. You know what I mean? Stuff happened, but in there, it's more of like what you're doing is a direct effect of what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, so just don't do things that'll get you stabbed in the face, and you won't get stabbed in the face, most likely.
Right. Yep. If you want to gamble, have the money to gamble. If you want to go get high, have the money to pay. The biggest thing is don't get in debt. That's the biggest thing. If you get in debt, you're gonna get fucked up. Like,
and that kind of applies to life.
It doesn't matter who it is. Like, it could be top gang member. It could be the smallest. If you owe somebody money, they don't play that shit in there.
No.
Like,
no. So if you could rock any pair of shoes that you could, any pair, what would they be? Because Iron Sanctuary, he's a bit of a shoe guy. So I'm just curious what shoe you would pick.
Honestly, I'm not super big on shoes, honestly.
Yeah,
so, like,
that's okay.
Simple. Like, I came home, I bought 2 pairs of Chucks, and I was chilling. Like, if
do you still have your PIs?
High top black Chucks, I'll be cool.
Do you still have your PIs?
What's that?
Your prison issue shoes?
No. So in prison they don't give shoes in PA, they give boots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they give no shoes, and then they stopped giving boots now. So like when I first went up, they gave everybody a pair of boots. That was what you got. You can buy sneakers off of commissary. They have different. They were all white though. They were like different.
Yeah.
Like, they had like Nike darts and like different Adidas and stuff like that. And they would sell those. They sold Timberland boots that you could buy. They sold Timberlands for the whole 7 years I was there until about 6 months before I came home. A sergeant got killed by getting stomped out with a pair of Timberlands.
Yeah, I was
gonna say, like, boots seem like a weapon.
Well,
bad idea.
The state boots are harder than the Timberland boots.
Yeah.
The state boots are like a rock. Like, and I played ball in them for because you can't get sneakers in classification, so I played ball in them for 5 months. My feet were not good with that.
Yeah.
But then like they started letting you get different pairs of shoes, and now you can get pretty much anything. I think they're letting them order. They have like a whole catalog online that you can order from now to get like different sneakers and stuff like that.
Nice.
So,
well, maybe soon we'll have the Colin Chuck style shoes available in any color that he wants, because we can make that shit happen.
I'd make them orange.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that with a cool logo. That's a good idea. Good ideas always come from the show. We've had $1 million ideas that somebody's going to be
bought a pair of prison orange or jumper orange retro 6s.
Yeah.
Only because like the color is like super close to like my daughter's Halloween outfit, which is orange, and I needed matching shoes to match her outfit because I have the shirt and the hat to match. And it's straight up jumper orange. It's like dead on.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they advertise that name, it has to be, right?
Yeah, Nike jumper orange. I might have said jump orange, but either way, it's the same thing. Jumper orange. It makes sense. They go together.
It does.
We wear shit brown in Pennsylvania. That's the color we have. We have
brown
in population.
No.
It's interesting. It's interesting to hear how things, because like I've said, I haven't been to prison. I've been to jail, but I haven't been to prison. But 95% of my friends are all felons because I'm in recovery. A lot of us, the only difference between me and you and a bunch of my friends is the fact that I didn't get caught.
Right.
So, but it's funny. It's not funny, obviously, but it's interesting to hear how things work over there as opposed to over here. Because I know a pretty good amount of what my friends have experienced in Washington State and a little bit of California. But it's interesting on the East Coast. It's a little bit different, obviously.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different over here for sure.
Yeah, we get snow.
Yeah, true.
We get a snowflake a year, one snowflake per year.
I don't think I believe that. So, how long were you on the basketball hoop when you made the TikTok? And was it better or worse than when you were challenged or dared to hang off the bridge for 10 seconds?
Okay, so I got stuck on the basketball hoop. It was about 15 minutes. It was about 50. I was struggling.
Wow.
I truly was struggling because the problem was every time I went to go like put my hands on it to like come around it, my nuts were slamming into it.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you if they got stuck.
So I was tempted to rip the net down and just come through, but I kind of got a little chunky, so I didn't know if I was going to even fit through there. So I was like, I'd rather them have to come here and take me off if need be, or me fall and hurt myself rather than get stuck, shoulders like this around the basketball rim. But
what would the firemen do if they rolled in? Like, are you still pretty
Laugh.
good in your community, or would they have been like, "Fuck this guy"?
No, I'm pretty good in my community because
that would have sucked. You could have called me up. I would have been there in just under 7 hours.
Like, I was just being a dickhead. Like, most of them know I didn't like. Obviously, I meant harm because I was trying to rob them. But like, they know I didn't mean any like bodily. Like, wasn't trying to kill you while you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I've been out for coming on 2 years in February, so like they kind of know like, all right, he's not doing anything now. Like, they all see that I'm doing good with the stuff I'm doing, so they're more supportive than anything.
Yeah, and I mean, and with as much as you post.
What's up, Tony?
Yeah, he understands. But yeah, and as much as you post, I mean, they probably just keep tabs on it. But that, so that was worse than the bridge one.
Yeah, the bridge. What sucked about the bridge was we did that when it was still cold.
Well, it's always cold here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if I would have did that like in the middle of the summer, it'd have been fine. But that was in like, I think it was like March or April, and like I could feel the cold coming off of it, and I was like, man, if I let go, like this is not going to be good.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad. I mean, let's be honest, it wouldn't have been good because it looked like about 1.5 feet of water.
Yeah, it's very shallow there.
I mean, you're seeing the rocks and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's really
Pink jumpers in Alabama.
Yeah, he caught that. Yeah,
that actually sounds fitting, I guess.
Yeah. So I got to ask. I already know the answer, and I feel like you are the king of getting.
Tony, I apologize that I do not acknowledge you.
You heard it. He apologized, and that was sincere. That was,
I'm sorry. Tony.
Yeah,
and he loves you.
There's love on this show. That's
do you accept his apology, Tony? But I already know the answer, but I want to hear the story of the answer because you're the king of getting questions that people I think already know the answer. But how was it eating the lemon whole?
It was so disgusting.
And that was your sister that did the video?
That was my best friend's sister.
That was your best friend. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember. And I've watched a lot of videos.
Yeah.
How did she pound that lemon so easily?
I was for sure like, I'm going to beat you. Like, you're a little girl. She's 14. I was like, you can't. Go to the side, little girl. And then I was watching the video, and she was just eating it down as I'm like
yeah, and you were doing that, and I was like, oh, my God. Yeah, so they I don't know if she challenged you, I'm guessing. I mean, I can't imagine.
I think I challenged her and was like, let's go make a video. I bet I can eat this lemon faster than you.
They ate it, peel and all, and just. So he came in, you could see it. He's like, I got you. And then he looks over, and she's just like nonchalantly just. She was like a goat.
Yeah, she destroyed that lemon like it was like. Yeah, like it was an apple. She was just.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Not even a facial, and I was just like, "What?"
And I'm thinking like stomach turn, ready to really barf. Like, I
yeah,
of it out all over the place.
No, and
Gross.
it was unreal. She must drink a lot of lemonade, or maybe she hasn't touched it since then because it was.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what is your favorite TikTok feature?
My favorite
Of all the
TikTok
features.
is the video response.
Yeah, that one's pretty. I thought that was gonna be it, and I remember the first video that kind of came in, and you were like, "Oh shit! Apparently I can. I don't know when this happened, but apparently I can respond to you now."
Yeah.
And then you had that look too, and I wish it would have been like a reaction, like blind reaction video of you opening it for the first time and being like, "What? I have so much more content now."
I literally was like, oh, when I saw that, because I clicked it and it was like, it had a little camera thing. I was like, what's this? So I clicked on it and I saw the comments. And my first thought was, oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this. I'm like, this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, and it really has been. Like, you've seen my videos, like the majority of them, even if I'm not telling a story, even if I'm just doing a basketball shot or doing this or doing that, I just throw the comment on there. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes if I'm trying to be funny, I won't. But like a lot of times it's just, oh yeah, here, answer your question, because people are interested in the stuff I have to say sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm bored
cool.
as fuck, but
it feeds it because you're not only engaging, you know what I mean, your viewers, you're playing off that. Like it's just a win-win-win
Right.
for everybody, really.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that like not a vast majority, but a pretty good majority of the people that use TikTok are, younger people. So there's not a whole lot of younger people who have had experiences like you've had. So if for them, it's like, you literally get to interact. They are literally interacting with someone that they perceived from whatever movies they've seen or TV shows or what their parents and friends have told them about people who are felons or criminals or have done criminal acts. They see you. They're like, wait a second. Well, yeah, he's been to prison and he's done these things, but he's still a person. Because when you see it as a kid, when you see someone who's done like bad things, you're like, oh my God, they're all super scary people who will only do bad things forever.
right.
And then you get older and you get some experience. You're like, you know what? I kind of get why he robbed someone. You're like, shit, I can't pay my bills. You're like, no, it makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Or whatever. So for them, it's like a way to connect with something that they didn't. And because you're so open about it too, you're not like closed off about anything, which makes you way, way more relatable. Not necessarily relatable, but way more approachable when it comes to everything.
Right.
Yeah. And like we kind of talked about when we were doing sound check before, like you kind of, your passion is to continue to obviously better yourself, but hopefully change somebody. You know what I mean? Like so many people are seeing this, learning from these, you know what I mean? And, maybe they're going to sit there one day and think they're going to do something dumb and be like, nah, I don't want to go through all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's I know that's something you're very passionate about. So, and I guarantee you've helped more people than you'll ever know about.
Oh yeah.
I hope so. That's really like, at the end of the day, like I didn't start TikTok to try to, with the intention of any of this happening to the scale that it is. I posted a video, didn't get any views on it. I posted my second video, got 1 million views on it. I didn't know. Then people started asking me the prison questions. And then I was like, you know what? I can use this as a positive thing.
Yeah.
And just go about it like that.
Yeah.
And like, I have people message me every day and say, yo, I just want to let you know, like, I was doing this and this, but like, yo, since finding your videos, I'm not doing this and this. And maybe you're being honest. Maybe you're not. Maybe you just want a response. But the fact that you took your time out of your day to say that, I know it's affecting something in your mind that you even thought about it.
Because even if they're full of shit when they say that, that's going to remind them the next time they go to do something, they're going to be like, wait a second, I just told Colin that I wasn't doing these things, and now I'm thinking about doing this thing. Like, I should probably not do the thing.
Right. I hope so.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You never know who you help. You know
exactly. I mean? And you might not ever know. And that's a cool thing. And that's one of the coolest things, obviously your stories and the experience and the change and the, the person that you are because of all that is really cool too. But, your ability to continue to help people is absolutely amazing, man.
And that's what drew me to you right away was like, obviously the fact that you've been in jail. I'm like, all right, this guy's definitely, I don't know you, but know this guy because all of my friends, everyone that I hang out with, have been to jail or been to prison. So I was like, all right, I like this dude. And then I started watching you and I was like, all right, he's not just look at me, I went to prison. He's like, look at me, like changing my life and being better and showing people that they don't have to look at something like someone like you in a negative light forever because
Right.
you know, and the fact that you're honest and like you say, you're trying to help people and then you're being yourself too. And I've said this multiple times. A lot of the people that we bring on here, like I vibe with really well is because they're true, genuine people. They don't bullshit. They're not like trying to talk themselves up for whatever reason. They're like just being honest and they're humanizing themselves on a platform where there's so many people that are dehumanizing themselves or not putting themselves in the same realm as the people that follow them. Because the fact of the matter is the only difference between me, you, Matt, and Charlie D'Amelio and all those people is the amount of followers we have. That is literally it. We make videos on the internet that did well. That's the only difference.
Yep.
We're all still people. We all still make mistakes. We all go through the similar experiences. Some people don't. Some people will never experience what it was like to be in jail, or some people will never experience being in a situation where you have to choose whether or not to break the law if you're gonna not live, but if you're gonna eat or whatever. But yeah, that's why I'm super, like what Emily said, you're a positive proof of change. And I have found that people see me in that light as well. That was never necessarily my whole thing, like look at me, but people have looked at me in that same light. So it's nice to see that there's other people doing the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, we've never been.
Charlotte's also a 15-year-old girl, so it's quite possible she will probably never have to commit a felony in her life. I hope so, but there's a lot of people that commit felonies on daily basis. And
I just hope she grows a beard. We could
all
have
the
her on the
time.
show.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know. Some people are like they don't think, or gross misdemeanors. You know?
They say the average American breaks the law 3 times a day, doesn't even know it.
Exactly.
Especially there's some states that have some really weird laws.
Yeah.
So like you could probably break a little bit more.
You're
like
not allowed to suspiciously hold a sandwich in some states.
Yeah.
So it's actually a felony to yeah. Or no. Was it suspiciously carry meat or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat sounds better. At
So
least
don't tell that vegan teacher. She's
you're telling the law.
She's gonna find that law and say, you know what? Actually, eating animals is bad.
So I gotta ask you, if you could play one-on-one basketball with anybody in the entire world, past, present, living, Paris, whatever it could be, who would you play one-on-one with this weekend?
Allen Iverson.
Good one.
I've always been my favorite player forever. He would obviously destroy me and I wouldn't score, but it would still be awesome.
I bet you get one. What are we playing to? 21? You get. I bet you get
the ball first. I'll score. Cause he's a little guy. You know?
He's a little guy, but what's little? He was still like 6'1", wasn't he?
No, he was 6 foot, but I'm 6'4". And if I play him now, and he's like 40 something,
who knows? He might not be like training hard like Mike Tyson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, that would be who I pick because I've always been a fan literally since I was little. Like when I first started watching basketball, he was like very young in his career, maybe a year into his career.
So this game happens. Would you be all like fangirl nervous, or would you like have something funny and smart ass to say?
I probably
tell me you haven't thought this in your brain.
At first, I'd be like, "Oh shit, it's Allen Iverson." Then I'd probably think of whatever, just like it'd have to roll off. Like,
yeah.
Tell me you wouldn't be like, you may be the answer, but I'm the question.
Would you wear your Iverson jersey to play Iverson?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
that would probably psych him out. Hella tough.
It very well could.
Would you cornrow your hair?
Like, no, if you want to wear my jersey, take this jumpsuit.
No, we gotta trade clothes for the day.
Oh, all right. So anybody that knows Allen Iverson, let's set up this. Let's set it up. I mean, maybe not the jumpsuit swap jersey thing, but the one-on-one game, and it'll be for charity as well.
Absolutely.
You can't crush too hard though, because it's very hard to play basketball. I imagine with a boner
in mesh shorts. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That would be awkward.
That would be really awkward.
That would be
I
super
don't think if
awkward.
that happens to anybody playing basketball. I've never seen. I feel like that'd be sports that are not top 10 pretty easily, right?
Yeah.
Walk out of
But can they
Mr.
show
Iverson.
that? Yeah, but yeah, with the hips out.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm ready to play now. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Could you post me up?
You would probably get people to not block you or aggressively block you, depending.
That's true. That's true. That's
Oh.
true.
Like, bro, the ball's on the other side of the court. Why are you backing up into me? Ref,
Come on, get this guy out of here.
ref's
And
just watching. Just what?
If Iverson was watching the show, I guarantee he's not right now.
Yeah, he's not.
No,
ready
he's
anymore.
He was
How do
thinking,
I get a hold of this
for a
guy?
second. He's like, you know what? Actually, that'd be pretty cool. And then we started. They're like, then he's like, I feel like I'm gonna get assaulted if I come play this game. Like it's not a pickup basketball game. It's
never comes
yeah.
through.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
There's-
Yeah,
Welcome, Emily Noodle.
she knows the show. There's always gonna be talk about poop, or there's gonna be talk about penis.
Wieners.
So she said poop. So every not every Friday, but occasionally once a month on Friday on the Talking Beards Network, we do a show called Talking Poop. Myself and Aaron, we do a cool show. So if you ever want to be a part of it, just shoot me a message. We'll come on there. We'll just talk about poop for an hour. But so let me ask you this: we're talking about poop. What is the weirdest or grossest place that you've ever had to poop?
That's a good. Okay, so probably the weirdest place was at the baseball field with there's no porta potty, no nothing. But like there was nowhere to like.
Did you please tell me you did it on second base?
Nah, it was more like in between the pitcher's mound and home plate.
During a game or?
No.
Oh.
It was like 3:00 in the afternoon on a Friday.
I mean, that's a good time to
You
dump on.
started with 3:00, and I was like, all right, 3:00 in the morning.
Good
I
morning.
have gone in some weird places at 3:00 in the morning. You're like, oh, it's 3:00 in the afternoon on a Friday.
We were
Sun was
just
out."
there, and then we weren't near anybody's house. There was like nothing around. We were waiting for a ride that took 3.5 hours to get there, and I had to go.
Yeah, I mean, there's weirder spots. I let my dog poop on Logan's baseball field the other day. I picked it up, or did I?
I once
That field is sacred, you son of a bitch.
out of a second-story window, just because I think I was like 13 years old, 12 or 13 years old. It was at my buddy's. It was his birthday party, and his parents had this shop, and connected to the shop was this little apartment with a loft, and the loft is where the bed was upstairs. And we spent the better part of the evening, we put the mattress on the ground underneath the loft, and we spent the better part of the evening jumping off the loft onto the mattress, like doing tricks and shit.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, no one broke
Actually,
anything. But towards the end of the night, you know how 13, 14-year-old or 12, 13-year-old boys get, everything's about poop, and they're like, poop out the window. And I was like, I mean, I'm Iron Sanctuary, so like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. At the time, I was not Iron Sanctuary; I was just Kevin. But I was like,
Still gonna do it.
all right, cool. I'm gonna poop out the window. And it wasn't. The problem was, it wasn't. It was like a mix between, you know, the Taco Bell shits, and then I ate like 4 boxes of Fiber One cereal shits.
Oh, that's a lot of fiber.
So it was like in between the two of them, which was just the only way I can describe it would be like petroleum jelly consistency. And it was not a good experience. But what's funny is I'm still friends with him. I haven't been to his parents' house in a while, but every time I have been there, I look at that shop and I look at the window that I took a shit out of, and I remember the good old days.
That is a good reminder of the good old days. But yeah, so if you we'll do is we'll line up a Friday when winter hits, which is like 6 months, the next 6 months for us here, and we'll all do this on a talking poop episode on a Friday. So it'll be a good time.
Sounds good. So
right around I forget what video you did, but you said for 250,000 likes you'd shave your beard off. So let's not let's not have that nonsense anymore. Yeah. Can we agree on that? Because we have a Christmas beard off
than this in the past.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I've seen what you could do. And there's a Christmas beard off coming up again. You know what I mean? So like, you should probably just let it go. Participate. Let it go.
I can probably do that.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go. Like you're Elsa. You're gonna have so much fun with Disney movies coming up. Yeah, Iron Sanctuary. So.
What makes you think I was not already watching Disney movies?
And there's no judgment.
I fucking love Elsa. I love Frozen. Frozen is one of my absolute favorite all-time Disney movies. And then the second one, oh my god!
See, I haven't seen the second because I had to watch the first one 8,000 times.
Watch the second one; it's good, dude.
I know. I heard it's really good, but I haven't done it yet. I'm not gonna watch it by myself because you know what I mean. I'm a sensitive guy. After the show, we're all gonna watch it. Okay?
Sure.
Olaf's reenactment at the beginning, I was just dying laughing.
Yeah, as soon as your daughter is introduced to cartoons and she can understand one word, that's it for like 6 years. Moana, and then after a while, you go back to your own, like your old ones. Like I'm watching like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast and stuff from when I was young, and my kids love it. And then they're like, "Dad, could you shut up?" Because I know all the words and I sing songs.
Here's what we've decided.
Everybody in here, I know Kevin's 27. He called himself old the other day, and we're the same age. That was cool.
I'm 39.
39?
35.
Okay.
Hence the grays.
Yeah. All right. So we're approaching. We got about
the topic of Disney movies, just real quick.
Disney movies. That's going to be a whole pop off. So if anybody wants to join the backstage conversation about Disney movies and poop, let us know.
We're only showing my daughter the Disney movies that we have on VHS. We bought a VHS player and all the VHSs of the original Disney movies. And she's going to go to school and be like, "Did you watch the VHS of this?" And they're going to be like, "What the fuck is VHS?" Like Netflix?
Everything cycles. Maybe by the time she's old enough, maybe it'll cycle back and everybody will have a VCR in their house. Yeah, for real. Never know. I doubt it, but that'd be cool. What's that?
VCRs were the shit.
They were. Yeah. And so I created a shirt on beardlaws.com that says "Be kind and rewind." And probably no many people know what that is. But when you work in a movie store, and one of his coworker, pretty much, I think he owned a movie store. Yeah. He knows "Be kind and rewind." So we're approaching the end of the hour.
VHS with porn was cool too. Remember that? No, I do.
Yeah, I mean, anyways. So we're approaching the hour, and we have a new segment that isn't overly new, but what we do is Logan, Iron Sanctuary, and myself, we all pick a video from TikTok, whether it's something we find is funny, motivational, whatever, and none of us see the videos that we post. So what we're going to do, I assume you want to be a part of this. If not, if you got to go, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to share the screen, and I don't remember which one's which, but we'll get through this. And
you got right, Matt?
Yeah, I got yours. We'll do yours first because it's open right now. All right. So this one is Iron Sanctuaries.
Hey, Dad.
Can you hear it?
Hey, Angel. Did you give the dinosaurs more muscles like I asked?
Oh, I think I forgot to share with audio. Oh, my bad. Hold on.
There was audio. It's just kind of quiet.
I think you could hear it, but the viewers could not. So I forgot to press this little stupid button. Right. Oh, no, this one here. All right. Now we're good.
Okay.
So let's refresh. Be kind, rewind.
Hey, God. What's up? Hey, Angel. Did you give the dinosaurs
Oh, what happened?
more muscles
What is going on?
like I asked? What? I told you to make them meteor. Make them a meteor. 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 Hey, God. What's up? Hey, Angel.
Sweet.
That's good. I like that.
Like I asked.
That video. What's so funny is that video was a. I'm pretty sure it was a tweet originally because she credited so and so on Twitter. Someone tweeted that, and she made the video of it. But what's so funny is like there's videos or like ideas like that just get so much like views by everyone on every platform. So you can go to Twitter 2 days after that tweet was posted or the video was posted, and there's like a viral tweet that just says meteor. because people, it's like a giant inside joke. Like, and those videos are fucking hilarious.
They are. That was good. So I think this one's Logan's.
Yep.
All right, this one's Logan's.
I knew it was coming.
I can watch this all day long.
In the caption says, "Life is all about perspective." Well
I knew
done.
it was coming. I knew it was the second I saw him. I was like, "Oh god, he's getting hit by a giant ball."
All right, so
love
I
it.
think this one's mine. I don't remember doing this, but let's roll with it.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
First of all, look at her mowing.
Don't be suspicious.
It's going way too fast.
Don't be suspicious.
She's like, "Oh,
This is like, was that me?
what happened? Did I really hit that tree?"
Can you please show the ball video one more time?
Oh, absolutely. Let's go. I'll show it as many times. I saw that like on TikTok, and then Logan sent it over, and he's like, "That's my video." And I'm
I
like,
bet I watched that 28 times the other
Oh my
day.
God. Just the sound.
it doesn't get old.
That video never get old.
No, it
will
doesn't.
never get old.
Well done. So that is Ross Smith, as well as Dwarf Jacob _, and then at Cold Cuts 20. Hashtag What's Poppin'. Hashtag Throwback Songs. Hashtag FYP. So make sure you guys show them some love. Yeah. No, that's good. That's why we love it, because these, you know what I mean? There's so many videos on TikTok, and you know what I mean? His For You page is different than your For You page. That's different than his For You page. So it's a cool little segment. And if anybody wants their video featured, I know CT tagged us on one, and I think I have it. So I might play it real quick because I thought it was funny as well. Let me just pull that up real quick, and then we'll.
I needed a laugh like that. Today was kind of bleh.
Okay, this one right here. All right, so this is one CT tagged. He did like he was supposed to. He tagged myself, tagged Logan, and used the hashtag Beardlaw's reaction, Beardlaw's blind reaction, or whatever I said on that one episode. I'm really good at remembering shit. So this is if Garth Brooks sang WAP.
The Garth Brooks version of Megan Thee Stallion's part.
Oh, you should hit this guy up. That's his actual voice.
If you go through Kevin's saved audios, it's every WAP match.
Literally every remix there is. I swear there's like 40. I have filmed so many of those. I could post 2 a day for the next 3 weeks.
What I can't get over too is that's that guy's actual voice.
Yeah,
you know, you always hear a voice and you're like, you know, you're kind of struck by it, but it's like, and the guy's name is Asian country singer. I mean, he's not a country boy. Like, he's got a cool voice. Like, that was hilarious. Thank you, CT, for doing that. And if anybody else, you know, make sure you tag me in a video. Tag Logan Beardlaws too, a guy that I don't know if he's ever posted a TikTok. He did one.
One, it was crap.
But yeah. So what we do at the end of the show, we're a couple minutes behind, but thanks everybody for sticking with us. Is we put you on the big screen, and it's kind of your time to shine on the show. You tell everybody what you have going on, where they can find you, anything you want to promote, plug, anything, or if you just want to whatever. It's your time to shine. Whether it takes 30 seconds, 30 minutes, you're going big screen if you're ready.
All right.
All right, he's ready. Let's go.
Do it.
Well, first off, I just want to say I appreciate everybody, allowing me to come on here and talk with you guys. It definitely was a cool experience. Just being able to be, share my story in a different light rather than just on TikTok, like that means a lot to me. Like it shows me that I am doing it right, and, that's important to me to just show the growth, overall, just everything, I don't really have much like self-promotion. If you guys know it's my name on TikTok. It's Friendly Felon 43 on other platforms. And, just don't do the shit I did. That's the biggest thing. Like, I'm talking to you guys to try to help you not do some of this shit. Like, you don't want to go to prison. It's not fun. I might tell you a funny story. It's not fucking fun. Live a good life. Stay safe out here. That's all I got to say. I appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah.
Well done,
said, man.
well done.
Well said.
Well done.
Let's bring it back to the crew. Guys, absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys follow him on all the social medias. It's very important to, not only the TikTok where you might see these guys, follow all your favorite content creators on all the platforms, support them the best you can. And seriously, man, we can't thank you enough for taking your time, being on the show. And like I kind of said when we were doing sound check and I throw out the invite, anytime you're around, we'll maybe work in a new segment. We'll bring you back. We'll do something cool. Every once in a while, what we do is we'll do like a game show night. So maybe we'll bring like the last 5 guests in, have like a crazy game show night or something.
I'm down for that.
So
I just thought of something real quick, and then I just realized I think there's someone that already does it. For some reason, my brain puts words together, which most people's do. But
I wasn't gonna burst your bubble about that. Yeah.
So I like things that go together, series and segments and stuff like that. I was like, you should do a series of videos called Felon Food or something like that, where you make. But that one dude,
me and him, Justin, the minute.
Justin, yeah, Justin.
Me and him just collabed on a video the other day. Actually, that's on his page.
Okay, I'll check it because I follow Justin too, and then I was like,
yeah, it was good.
So perfect to just have.
Yeah, we're about to start doing some more collabs.
Yes, good.
I'm invested. So when I was talking about talking poops with the guy from Talking Beards, this is him, Aaron. So we got so many cool talking poop stories. Aaron, you missed the poop stories. He's actually probably working right now. He works a night shift at a nuclear power plant. He's like Homer Simpson, you know what I mean? But way right smarter. Huge goatee, huge beard. He's an amazing dude. So, yeah. So that's what we got for an episode. So, if you guys, I'm going to run the outro. If you guys want to stick around, we can chat backstage. If anybody else out there maybe wants to do that, hit us up on the Instagram or shoot a message, whatever, and maybe we'll chat backstage.
I think we all learned something today.
Yeah, we learned a lot of cool
shit
stuff.
Brown jumpers, not in style.
But if you go to Alabama and go to prison, they're going to be bright pink.
And that might look good on you.
And as much as you might like bright pink, let's not wear them.
So does your roommate.
That's enough. I feel like that's enough to get someone to not commit a felony. Not the fact that they're going to be going to prison, but they're like, not only am I going to have to go to prison if I rob this person, but if I will have to wear a pink jumper. And pink is not my color, and I will not be doing that.
Right. And you're going to look good.
Yeah, you missed.
You don't want to look good.
You missed the poop stories. A recap. He pooped on a baseball field between the pitcher's mound and there, and he pooped off a 2nd-story building. He pooped his pants. I can smell it. And this guy wants to box us in gloves for money. He's 14. Yeah. That's just not going to happen. I mean,
I love when they say that to me. They'll be like, I'm 15. I'll fight you right now. I'll be like, go tell your dad he can box me for money if he wants. But I can't fight you.
That's a felony. To assault a minor, it's assault on a minor.
Because if I
$40,
if I win, I beat up a kid.
Unreal. On that note, that seems like the best time to leave it. Yeah, pooping off the 2nd story sounds amazing. One time, Aaron, he pooped in a toolbox, and it was, I think, either a coworker or a construction guy, or maybe it was a bucket. I can't remember, but it was a great story. Let's line up a sweet. Let's line up a talking poop episode. Not tomorrow, but we'll plan one a couple weeks. And we'll see if all you guys are around. Logan, you can come over here. We'll get a whole bunch of us cool guys, and we're just seriously. It's an entire hour of just talking about anything poop related. And you're like, how the hell are you going to do that? I don't know. It just flows. It seems shitty, but it just flows.
Sometimes it just comes out,
It does, and there's and that's the thing. You get one line after one line. So, yeah, there you go, Emily.
There's a song, Emily. It's called "Way Too Pretty for Prison."
Okay.
I'm way too pretty for prison. Look it up. It's a banger.
Sing like an angel.
We don't. You guys know Corey? I don't know Corey, but
hi, Corey.
Hey, yeah,
I don't know
okay.
who Corey is.
I think he thinks you're Corey, so we'll go with it. Corey Rea, everybody, the pitcher for the Cubs. So seriously, guys, thanks every one of you for watching. When this is over, feel free to send it to all your friends, family. We'll rewatch the episode, and this is going to be live on Spotify, Apple Music, all sorts of anywhere you can find a podcast. The audio is going to be on that very soon, so there's no excuses why you can't see or hear this amazing episode. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Make sure you guys check out the Talking Beards Network, see what they got going on Friday. We're going to hit you guys with the outro. Colin Rea, everybody. Make sure you check him out on all the social media. Not the Cubs pitcher. Nope. He might be a good guy, but he hasn't been on the show. Check out the official Colin Rea. So seriously, man, thank you very much. We're going to hit the outro. Then we're going to not make it live, and we'll chat backstage. So, all right, have a good rest of your Thursday. Until next time, next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, if you're into game night, same time, same place. All right, hasta la taco.
Peace.
Stay safe. Stay bearded.